Welcome back to Barely Making It with me, Fena Barbitall. Today we're going to be making another piece to our full ensemble head-to-toe moment. This week we're going to be constructing a belt. The belt is a wonderful addition to anyone's wardrobe. It can help to create shape, cinch, or hold something in place. I went to Michael's, one of my favorite craft stores. I got this very dense, glittery trim, very thick, very durable. To accent and accessorize the belt, which is already an accessory, so that's a double entendre, I've also picked up some more flowers. These are going to go on the belt. It's going to bring what we've got going on up here and bring it down here. I spent exactly $19.86 at Michael's. Get into it. Coupons, mama. Look up the coupon books. Things you're going to need for today's project. Velcro. E6000. The difference between an E6000 adhesive and glue sticks is that you're going to need about 7 to 8 hours at least for this to dry. But it is so durable and so strong. Definitely something I suggest for a portion of your wardrobe that has a lot of wear and tear. First, we're going to construct our belt. And for that, you're going to need a sewing machine. We have this much fabric. Now, if you're a smaller person, I'm sure this would be a great belt. But for someone like me, I need twice as much. So I'm going to have to fold it in half and cut the long way and then sew the ends together. We are going to join those two pieces using our handy sewing, whatever it's called, putting our sides together like so, and using a wide zigzag stitch. On this machine, it's a number 4. I like zigzag stitches for just about everything because the zigzag gives it a little bit of give. This is pretty thick material, so you want to go a little bit slower. I like to go over that seam somewhere between 3 to 4 times. And here we have the beginnings of our belt. You want to measure it on yourself. Take my little marker, make a little mark on each side. I leave a little bit of space for forgiveness. Because like I said, you can always subtract. It's very hard to add. Okay. Now that we have the base of our belt, we need a way to attach it. That's where the Velcro comes in. Taking even amount of both sides of Velcro, what I want to do is create 2 tabs of Velcro that will connect on each side. I'm going to lay the belt piece. The fluffy side of the Velcro is going to be facing down in the same way that the glitter side of the belt is going to be facing down. And using a zigzag stitch, you want to be very careful, especially when you're sewing things that are very dense, like sequins or hard things like that. And then we're going to continue. Second piece of Velcro onto the bottom. I'm going over this a few times for strength and durability. Keeping the sequins facing down, we're going to take our other piece of Velcro, or the sister piece to the fluffy side. This is what I call the crinkly side, and we're going to line it up with the edge of the material. Then, stabbing our needle in using a zigzag stitch, I'm going to go forward, and when I get to the edge, I'm going to stab in, lift the foot, turn, put it down, stabbing inward. You can see what I'm doing here. I'm going around all 4 edges. We are on a roll, guys. And there you have it. But we're not done. To add a little spark of something to this belt, I'm gonna add some fake flowers. So we're gonna be placing the flowers in the front of the belt. The Velcro is to be attached in the back. I want these flowers to stick and stay. I'm gonna use my trusty E6000 and I'm going to apply a generous amount. I'd say about a quarter-sized dollop right here in the center. I'm using the seam as my center. And then the flowers that are already nice and derooted, I'm going to place right there, using our cardboard as a nice barrier between your table. We're going to make this a threesome. Again, applying a quarter-sized dollop of this glue, E6000. I'm going to apply it to either side. I want this to look like a cluster, so I'm putting the flowers closer together. And I'm applying the middle part of the flower to the glue, pressing it in place. This glue does take a while to dry. Allow for at least 8 hours to fully dry, but you'll notice that it'll be tacky enough to try on after maybe 2 hours. It definitely has a smell to it, so open a window for Christ's sakes. Here we have it. Our glorious floral centerpiece belt. This is gonna be such a cool addition to this outfit. I really can't wait to see it all together. Thank you so much for joining me for another episode of Barely Making It. If you've tried any of my tips today for making a belt, I want to know about it. Tag me in your photos, tag me in your videos, comment below, and while you're down there, don't forget to click like and subscribe.